something that is often overlooked in the West. I talk to scholars and practitioners all the time. We will talk, especially in the Caucasian West concept, especially in my theological tribes, we will talk about intellect, the mind, all day long. But when you bring up the demonic, people don't want to be confused with those that they consider to be outside of their theological tribe. However, the scripture talks so much about the demonic. Why do we need to keep the demonic where it is biblically in our discipleship? And how do we help people to see the need of understanding the demonic within our discipleship process?
Let me first say that I think part of the reason why the West is not so, emphasizing the demonic is that Satan also finds different ways to attract people. Mm-hmm. And people who are not interested in spiritual things, he doesn't attack spiritually. He'll do it other ways, through drugs, through which is really almost like a possession, demonic possession. Mm-hmm. So I think that is one reason why people are not as conscious of Satan, because Satan's method in the West is more subtle than in our part of the world, where people are conscious of the demonic world. So I think, but we have to be aware always of Satan's devices. Mm. And the lack of spiritual understanding of life that came with a very rationalistic sort of Christianity has, people are rejecting that now, and they are getting more open towards the spiritual, which means that they are going to be more open towards demonic. Unfortunately, it's the non-Christians who are getting more open to that rather than the Christians. So I think we have to teach the scriptures. We can't, if you go through the scriptures, you come across many things that seem to be so irrelevant, but they are necessary. And so we need to just keep, you can't go through the Gospels without being fully confronted by the reality of the demonic. The only thing is that the demonic may be expressing itself in a little more subtle form in the West than it is in our part of the world.